Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. As always, I am trying to get my tablet to let me see if you guys are on. There we go. So, hopefully I will be able to see any comments as soon as some of you pop on. I'm a little early, I know. I have a stash of things on my to-do list, especially after hurting my back and like really, I mean, I sat on the sofa in my PJs on a heating pad for a couple of days there. So I'm back to working today. So we're going to do just a fun little project. I'm going to be using the Kindest Gnomes from the current mini, the July to December mini catalog. This is so cute. It does have matching dies, but I'm not using any of the dies today. I am, however, using the designer series paper that goes with it, and you will see some things that I do with it. So I'm going to start with an early espresso card base, and as you know, this is too dark to write on the inside unless you have like a white gel pen or something. That would work. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a piece of basic white cardstock on the inside of the card. So here we go. I also will be drawing for the August shares at the end of this video because I did not do it on Saturday. So I will definitely do that today. I have it right over here so I don't forget to do it. Also, something else I was going to tell you. I don't know what it is. So we'll just let it go. Anyway, I'm going to use this pretty background from the designer series paper. It's just the trees. It's got the snowflakes on the back. So either side would work. But for this one, I'm going to use the trees. And this is a pretty simple card, except that we are going to do a little bit of quick coloring on this project. So here's a little tip for you. When you use liquid glue, it wants to spread out. So when I'm putting mine on, when I get it in where I want it to be, because it is still movable, perhaps not. But I like to take it, and when I rub it down, I rub it in to the card so that if I don't do this and it doesn't squish out the ends, because that would be icky. So there's the base. All right, so now I've got a little piece of basic white cardstock here. This is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then I have another piece of the early espresso, which is 3 by 4 to mat it with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ink pad I forgot to grab. Luckily it's handy. You know what? I was going to use my StazOn. Well, okay, I'm just using this because it's not handy. So, but we do have that pretty StazOn in the brown. That is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp this little guy off to the corner here, like so. He's kind of off to the side a little bit. It might seem like he's way off, but just trust me on this one. And then I'm going to switch this one up. I have another sample I'll show you. So I'm doing this one a little bit different. And I'm going to make this one say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, just because we can never have too many Christmas cards, right? And those of you who are local, don't forget I am having a Christmas card buffet in October, the third Saturday in October at 10 a.m. It'll be located at that store, but you do have to sign up. That's going to be your first 4 cards for $20. But I'm going to send an email out showing you the different cards that are available. You can pick 4 different ones. You can pick 4 of the same card. And then if you want to make more, you will pay an additional fee for each card. It won't be $5 a card. You have to remember that that 4 for $20 includes a fee to the store to rent the space. So your cards will not be $5 each, just so you know. Okay. So I've grabbed some watercolor pencils, and I believe these are from Yeah, these are from I've got some from both of our watercolor pencil kits. But I am going to go ahead and I'm just going to color in our little guy here. This is, what color is this? Balmy Blue. And I'm not being real fancy with it. As you can see, it looks quite messy. But I'm going to grab my blender pen and I'm going to blend it in, and that gets rid of all of the messiness that I created with my pencil. Look at how pretty that is. I just love it. And then I forgot to grab a scrap. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Story of my life. Okay. And then you just clean off your blender pen a little bit. Now I'm using a darker color. This is Night of Navy. Where did I grab the right one? Okay, and I'm doing that in his shirt. So his shirt should be a little bit darker. And here's a little bit of it showing over there. So I'm going to color that, or blend that out with my blending blender pen. These come in a set of 3. They're in the annual catalog, in case you're wondering where they are. And they're double tipped, so you can use both sides. And even when they look dirty like that, they're not. So, just so you know. All right, now I'm going to do his little hat in red. This is real red. It doesn't look like it. And I'm doing it not too dark, just so you know. And I'm also going to do his little mittens in the matching red, so his hat and his mittens coordinate, because cute, right? You got to have a matching little guy. It's got to be cute. So nobody's commented yet. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. What's going on in your part of the world on this lovely Tuesday? The weather is starting to change here in Michigan, although we are expecting, I believe, some very cloudy skies all day. The rain is very hit and miss, so I'm not too worried about that. But the temperatures are staying like 80s-ish. So I'm kind of happy about that. Now I'm going to take what's left on this blender pen, and I'm going to, oh, there's not much left on there. So I'm going to just do a little bit of the red around his nose, because I don't want it as dark. I just want it to have a little bit of color. Oops. You got to be careful, because if you get it too wet like I just did, it tends to mess up the card. But there you go. His nose did not come out the way I wanted it to. I got it too wet, but we'll just ignore that. So now I am going to use, this looks like it's brown, but it's actually crushed curry. And I'm going to use that around the edge of the little lantern that he's holding. And I'm just doing the edges, and then I have a little crushed curry. Is that what this is? Daffodil Delight for the center, because I want that to look more glowy. So I'm going to start with that and get that glowy looking, and then this is going to make this look like it's kind of a brass lantern, if that makes sense to you guys. So there you go. And I forgot to grab, I wanted his shoes to be sort of a brown. Just a little bit, just a light brown shoe, like so. So there's my little guy. He's so, so cute. Now I'm going to add some puff paint to him. I think I will do that. So, but first I want to put him on here so that I don't have to worry about the puff paint getting in the way. So I'm going to squeeze this on there. Yes, there's more coming off to the right. I'm still not seeing any comments. That's so odd. But we're going to use the puff paint. So this stuff is so cool. It is in the mini catalog. It's called Snowfall Accents Puff Paint. It's $4.25, and you want to shake it up. And I'm not going to put a lot on here because I don't want his beard to stick out too much further than the lantern. So I'm just going to try and, whoops, that's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. So He's gonna be puffier than I wanted, but it's okay. All is well with this little gnome, right? So there we go. So it's gonna be very uneven, so it's gonna get loud for a minute. So I apologize, because this has to be heat set. So it is going to be a little loud. I'll see if I can let you guys see it happen. But it's, my heater is not, it's going to be really loud. So can you see it starting to puff up already? It's hard to get the light to hit it right, so it will puff. And it does take a little bit. It takes a minute or two to get it to start puffing. There we go. We're puffing up now. So I apologize for the loud noise. Okay, because it's so loud, I'm going to finish puffing him after the video, because that's a lot of noise for you guys, right? But I'm hoping you guys can see. Let me zoom. I'm hoping you guys can, oh, it's really hard. There we go. Can you see where it started to puff in places? So, yeah, it is really cool, Diane. Thanks. Weird, I can see your comment when I'm standing here looking up my phone, but I can't see it. Oh, there it is now. It just popped on to my screen. Very strange. Okay, so I am going to now add, I hand cut out this little guy. It's from the designer series paper also. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I just love him. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's what's going right here. He's walking along with his favorite little deer. So stinking cute. You know, I'm not a big gnome person, but this set is just cute. And I know that gnomes are very popular. I know not with all of you. Some of you guys have commented that you don't like them at all. But a lot of people do. So now I have to put him where he doesn't mess up the Happy New Year too much. But just a little bit. So that's okay. So, and then it's going to go up on Stampin' Dimensionals right in the center of the card. So it's just a very simple card. Here's one that I did that's a little bit different. I used You Know Me So Well, and I added some little stars, and I did some snow in the background. So it's a little bit fancier than the card I just did for you. Also, if you guys can see that glittering, that is where I just adhered a little teeny tiny sequin from one of our colored sequin packs. They all have like a little bit of gold in them, so I grabbed one of those. It also has some of the white shimmery ribbon on it, so it's a little bit different, but you get the idea. So this will be on Dimensionals. He will be puff painted better, and this guy is not puff painted, so I will snap photos and share them with you guys later. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please remember to share your video, this video, and comment below that you shared so that you can be in my drawing. If you are watching this video from someone's shared video or from my YouTube channel and you would like to watch me live, please go to facebook.com/MemoryINKers, which is also where you can shop, MemoryINKers.com. This is the September 2022 hostess code. Hi, Susan. It is 9YJHAKEH. I don't think I've ever had one that's only had one number in it, so that's interesting. If you have any questions, you can email me at MemoryINKers@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to draw for all the people who have shared my videos last month. And the winner is, oh my gosh, this girl wins all the time, Amber Via. So Amber, I'm going to pop some pearls in the mail for you guys. You will get those pretty quick. So thank you so much for sharing. And to the rest of you guys, I will see you on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great day. Bye.